Hi, my lovely people. Hello, 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 hello. Now, let's get on to this. It's time for us to call out these bird brain broads over here, okay? And if you've seen the thumbnail, you know that we're going to do a little comparison, a little contrast, a little compare, a little, COVID quality check over here on Jasmine and Strong Mommy Chrissy. I really have a question, something I've been looking at on these streets. Olivia has not used COVID for very much of an excuse, but these two right here, baby, these two right here, every time the heat gets hot, do you hear me talking to you? Why do they always use COVID as an excuse? Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it loud and clear. Yes, COVID is a terrible disease. We don't really know where it came from. There's a lot of theories. It's still around. It's still up. It's still kicking. Watching these two make me want to put on a face mask because I don't know if it will come through the screen. But one thing that I do know for sure is this right here. Every time that they either get called out, and when I say they, I mean Chrissy and Jasmine. If they get called out, if it's something going on, if it's some drama in the street, then all of a sudden they become sick. They can't address the mess. They can't clean the mess up. They can't do anything. Jasmine will get out here and say she's sick in a heartbeat. Chrissy has been using that excuse every time a piece of paperwork drops on her tail to avoid the situation since the day has come long. And now we are here with this again. Here we go. Yesterday she was called out for scamming and scheming on folks about these pop-up shop community post shout out wannabe crap. When what I call it is when it's a hard time, when it's hard out here for a pimp because we're trying to get the money for the rent. Oh, excuse me, because she's not paying it. That's why she's got an eviction notice. I said it. But after she gets called out, she then makes this post. Hey, everyone, I wasn't going to say anything, but I have COVID. I'm running a temp and I have a cough plus headache, but otherwise I'm resting. I'm behind on vlogs, but will be caught up this weekend. None of the kids have it, just me. I find that very random. Now, let me tell you why I find that random. COVID is very highly contagious. As much cooking as you're doing on your channel, if you coughing and hacking over food, and then you have young ones that have to be in your face constantly, by the time you tested positive for them, somebody else should have it. But we know you are just sitting over there coming up with a reason that you need to dodge another case that has come up on you. Honey, really, Chrissy? This is really getting old. The deflection game is just not working. It really is not, number one. Number two, you're not backed up on vlogs because you're not doing shit. You're hanging out in reactors chats. You are coming up with scenarios. You are worried about community posts. Are you going to say you had COVID and that's why you couldn't give that girl her shout out? Is that what you're going to say? Well, I'll tell you what. Doing a shout out is a whole lot easier than doing a whole vlog. So if you're backed up on vlogs, then you should have been able to take 10 minutes. And go ahead and just put the girl's information up in your community post. Shame on you. Now look at this dodo bird here. Oh, man. Where do we even start with her COVID story? I mean, the Dukes household has had COVID before COVID has even come out. Jasmine, you sit over there and you blow your nose on your hands. You wipe it everywhere. You sneeze and you cough on everything. I'm pretty sure COVID came from that way. But let's go on ahead and take a trip down memory lane. Do you remember when she so-called had COVID and was laying up in the bed and she couldn't go support her mother at her mother's funeral or help do any of the arrangements? Do we remember? When it was a situation going on with Chris that she didn't want to address. I'm sick, guys. I think I'm testing for COVID, a.k.a. allergies, a.k.a. dust from your home, a.k.a. bad case of the COVID crap. Y'all, I was about to say something. I had to catch myself. All right. Now, once again, the scandal with her son calling, Aiden calling her out of her name. Then the scandal of Chris just pushing him. He's just pushing him up to the chair. He's not doing anything. Then here goes the excuse. Oh, I'm depressed and I can't get on camera. I got COVID. We got COVID. First off, Jasmine, honey, honey, I'm pretty sure you are immune to COVID because I'm pretty sure you are the variant. I'm sorry, somebody had to say it. When I watch Jasmine, I almost want to put my face mask on because I get scared that something she has is contagious enough. As much pink eye as rolling around that house, because I did just watch a vlog catching up where she said, oh, that's Aiden's pink eye medicine. I mean, good God, that's why on Real Deal we called you Pink Eye Patty Melt. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. These women are using any excuse to deflect from what is going on. Now, let me say this. We react, well, some of us go overboard, to what you put out, okay? So if you're advertising a service, get it done. Now, I'm going to say you something, Chrissy. I'm going to tell you something, girl. If old girl would have paid Jasmine that $50, Jasmine would have got that shout out. Jasmine would have been like, did you say 50? Did you say a $50 holla? She don't even charge $50 for shout outs. And she puts them in videos. If Jasmine, would have got that $50, baby, Jasmine would have had it out. Old girl said that Chrissy had in the email that it was going to take 3 business days for her to make a community post shout out. A simple 2-minute edit, okay? No, honey, Jasmine would have got up there and she would have put it in a video. She would have put some backgrounds behind it. You know, the editing master would have been on it. So that's one thing we cannot say about Jasmine when we compare the two. If she get paid for a shout out, she's on it. Look, Cash App ready. She got that MacBook over there ready. She ain't calling in sick. She can't take a day off. Give her the money for the community. For the community post shout out, because Jasmine don't care who she shout out. I probably could pay Jasmine for a shout out. I've seen Jasmine sit over there and give shout outs to reactors 2-3 times, as long as you paying, honey, as long as the cash clear. So shame on you, Chrissy. Ain't nothing to let her tell it. Let her tell it. Let's say this. To let Chrissy tell it, her life is perfectly fine. There's nothing going on. That she is over there living her best life. She's getting ready for chapter 10, 20, 30, and 40, and 50, and 60. So what's going on that you could not edit? Edit a photo. A photo. Do y'all get that? It's a community post. A community post is where you just take a photo and put, a little picture of the little thing of the channel, and then you put the name, and then you say go subscribe and write a little few words. Y'all, they keep saying that they are sick, but really they're making me sick. Y'all got to tell me what y'all think about this, because these two are off the chain. I'll see you down below.